Hey everybody. Hey, I thought I'd just make another video just to make sure that everybody's on the same page on how to complete your e-learning. So each week that we have e-learning, I am going to put an assignment on Google Classroom for your specific class. And the instructions will be on a document, a Google document that has the week of e-learning that we're on. So for example, this week was week 4, and it's going to be called week 4 band points for e-learning 2020. And so if you select that, the Google Doc will pull up and it's going to explain the instructions. Now, since we're going down to 2 days a week, we're only doing 10 points that you have to earn for the assignments. And so, how do you earn those 10 points? You can scroll down on the second page, and there's a list of activities. And they're in two columns. The one over here is that you can get for 5 points each. Then there's a 10-point list. Then there's a 20-point list. You only need 10 points. So you can do any combination of the 5-point ones, or you can do one 10-point one. Or if you want to add extra points to your total, because we're kind of keeping score and doing like a running tab, you can do some of the 20-point ones. But you only need 10 points when you are doing this assignment this week. So you do these assignments, and once you have completed those assignments, you scroll back up here and you click the attendance and Google Form link. So what I've done is I've taken the attendance portion of the grade and the requirement that you have to do, because we need to know that you're going to be there those 2 days, and I've combined it with the assignment. And when you complete the Google form, you just click this link. The Google form pops up. You just type in your name. I'm going to type in mine, Mr. and last name Ellsworth. You go to the date. I'm going to choose today's date, even though most of you should have done this on Tuesday and Thursday this week. I'm going to choose the 17th. It doesn't really matter which date that you put it in for. I'm just checking the same assignment each week, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. But if you want to keep it organized, choose the right date. Here's this next question. It's going to ask you, did you add points today? So that's just saying, did you do an assignment? You could do 2 assignments on the same day. If you did, you click yes. If you did not, you click no. But it's very important that you do this form at least twice, because you need 2 days of e-learning attendance. So I'm going to do this as if I did do points today. So I click yes, and then you have to choose the band class that you're in. I'm going to choose high school band, and then you click next. This next page, it's all of those assignments that you saw over here on this page, and you just go through and you pick the one that you did that day. I'm going to make this real easy. So I'm going to say that I voted for the virtual band banquet awards, and then I did that once today. If that's all I did, I just stop there, and I just scroll down, and I click submit. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to go, to the actual results. If I did 2 things, I just go down to whatever I did. So maybe I did the one time voted for the awards, and maybe I also did the scavenger hunt. Click those 2 things, hit submit, done. Okay, so now what happens if I didn't earn points that day? Well, back here on this front page, I put my name in again, I use the date, I would click no here, still click my class name, hit next, and then I would submit that form. When you submit the form, it's basically saying that you were in attendance that day. So each week you have to do 2 of the Google forms, whether you've earned points or not. Okay, and that keeps track of your attendance. I'm also grading that as well. So if you just turn it in, you're getting a free 20 points. Okay, then I'm going back and I'm checking the assignments to see if you did those in the results of what you've turned in. Some of these assignments you have to submit recordings. Some of them you have to do a scavenger hunt. Some of them you have to attend a lesson. Some of them you have to watch a YouTube video. And I'm going back to see if you did that, and I'm assigning points to those. And that's it. We're going to do basically the same thing for the rest of the school year with this e-learning. So you get to choose the assignments over here, and then you have to use this form to turn those assignments in. And while you're turning those assignments in, it's also doing your attendance. So, but it's important to remember you have to have 2 attendance forms turned in each week, and then in those attendance forms, make sure that you've listed what the 10 points that you earned. So that takes care of it. So this week, if you attended the band banquet for the high school students, that was your 10 points. You don't have another assignment to do, but you do need to make sure that you have turned in 2 of the Google forms. and then you're done. It's as simple as that. You have all the way up till May 14th to do these. So if you've gotten off somewhere, you don't have these done, you can go back and you can do them at any time. We're keeping track of the points, and I'm trying to update that as best I can. So you can earn more points than the 10, and that'll go towards your total every week. Points that are over 10 become bonus as well. So that's what we got going on here, guys. Make sure that you are reading the directions carefully. Most of the problems is that you're just not reading through the directions. You're skimming through this, you think you might know what to do, and then you really don't, and then there's an email or a communication to me that it becomes real obvious that you didn't submit something. Remember, when you're submitting the form, it's basically just like sending an email. So you don't have to have a great internet connection to get that form sent. And on my end, I just have a document that it populates when you send it in. So as soon as you send it in, it immediately goes to a Google Sheet. It tells me your name, your email, the day that you turned it in, what you completed, and it's all right there. So just make sure that you're reading through the directions, you're completing 10 points worth of assignments, and that you're doing 2 attendance Google Form links. That's it, and you're done. All right? I'll see you guys later.